Hello folks, Charles75 in here. Today we're going to go ahead and talk about our Fabric Top Strat. And I thought it was going to end up just being a pretty wall hanger and something to look at, but really started to fall in love with the Wilkinson P90s and the single coil fender pickup in the neck. And so I decided to might as well go ahead and address its main issue, tuning stability. And that is because it really comes with this craptastic tuner. And some of these tuners hardly, are really difficult to turn, and they certainly don't hold tune very well. So on my number one, on my Squire, I had put locking tuners on it a long time ago. So I kept the Fender standard tuners with the two tangs there, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to install them into the neck of our Carrera Fabric Top Strat. Now, the problem is, if you look, those holes are really small. And so we're going to have to open them up with a reamer. And so so the plan here is, I've already done the first one. We're going to go ahead and remount the hole. We'll put the tuner in when it fits, and we'll go clamp it down a little bit to get the two impressions from the tangs in there. And then we'll drill those in, and then we'll put the tuner in. And then we'll repeat that process for the rest of them. Okay, so we've got our reamer, and we have our neck. We put the reamer in the back, and you can see it poking out right here. And just turn slowly. Let the tool do its work so you don't have any kind of weird rip out. Okay, so we see our holes opened up a little bit, but I don't think that's enough. But we're going to test it. And better to test it and see where you are and continue the process, and to make it too big and have something that you have to deal with later. Alright, so we're going to come back when we've got the hole all the way done. Alright, so you can see that we've got our hole done. It is now to the right size. And you see it on the other side. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put our tuner in it. Line it up right, so it looks right. Because this is going to give us that positioning for the two tangs. And we're just going to crank down on it to form the two impressions on the back side to tell us where to drill our holes. Very carefully right here, we have our two impressions, and we're just going to go ahead and we have our drill bit here, and it is marked off. Now you are going to want to be careful and make sure you do that, because I didn't do it the first time. And if you could tell right here, I did drill through the headstock the first time when I was doing the first one. Alright, so we'll go ahead and try the fit of our tuner, and you can see now it fits exactly down the way we want it to. Okay, so hold it here and put our nut back on. And there we have it. Our two tuners are in. Now we just need to go ahead and complete the rest. To do those, and I'll come back and I'll show you them. Okay, so here we have it. Our Fender standard tuners installed on our Carrera Strat. Here's how it looks from the back. And the holes you see in it are the holes that are left over from the original tuners that were on it where the screws went in. But we're just going to go ahead and leave those because this is kind of an old funky thing, and I'm not worried about the holes in the back. But that's going to look much nicer. Now the other thing we're going to do is we're going to spray this with another coat of clear so it gets really glossy. And the reason for that is, again, remember, this is how glossy that the Carrera Strat is. And so we're going to go ahead and fix that and make that match. All right, there you have it. You can see that our headstock is nice and glossy, matching the body now. We've added some Graphtec string trees for further tuning stability. And I will tell you now, the tuning stability on this guitar is spot on. It holds its tuning really well. Matter of fact, this is the guitar is kind of my go-to for practicing now. I'm really enjoying spending a lot of time with this guitar. It's gotten to be one of my favorites because of all the work that I've put into it. And I'm really enjoying it. This combination of the P90s and the single coil in the neck has just been fantastic. As always, I hope that you enjoy your guitar journey, and I want to thank you for becoming part of mine.